guys? Hope y'all are having a good day. Wanted to drop a little video here for you. I was actually just reading an article last night about a gentleman who was out fishing, and unfortunately this happened down in the south, and water was pretty chilly. Unfortunately misstepped in his boat and fell out of his boat and lost his life. And that made me think that this is something that I'd like to talk about with you guys. Sometimes we take it for granted, being able to go out and fish in the winter when that water's really cold, and we don't realize how dangerous it actually can be. So I just want to give you guys a few little tips, things that I do just to keep myself a little safer out on the water. So the first thing that I always do when that water temperature gets down into the 60s even, but definitely in the 50s, I always keep an extra change of clothes and a towel in the boat. And here's why. If you go off in this really, really cold water, and even if it's in the 50s, when you go off into that water, you have minutes to get out of the water, get your clothes changed, get dried off, and get your body temperature back up before hypothermia can set in. And when hypothermia sets in, confusion, you lose your motor skills, you're not going to be able to navigate, to get yourself back to the boat ramp and to safety. And a lot of times in the winter, there's not a lot of people around. So if you go off in the water, you have to be prepared to take care of yourself as fast as you possibly can. When that water's in the upper 30s, lower 40s, we're talking seconds of getting out of that water and getting your clothes changed and dried off. So I always keep a towel and a full change of clothes all the way down to socks and shoes to make sure that I can stay safe on the water. The second thing that I make sure that I have is I always take a rope, and I will always tie a rope right over there by the steering wheel. And I do that so that if for some reason I did go off the boat, I can get around by hanging on the side of the boat, and I can get a hold of that rope to help pull myself up. Now, more importantly than the rope, I have that for a backup. But guys, if you don't have one on your boat, you need to get one. Get yourself some sort of ladder. You've got to get yourself a ladder so that if you do go off in the water, you have a way to get back in the boat, because I can promise you, whenever you are soaking wet, it is really, really hard to get back into this boat. And that's whether it's summer or winter time. But imagine ice cold water and trying to get back in the boat. A ladder is an absolute must. So then the next thing that I do that's really, really important, I'm going to grab it right here. I keep a lot of these in the boat. Hot hands. Now, these hot hand warmers, if you were to go off in the water, these can literally save your life. They can help get your body temperature up faster. You can pack them in, under your arms. You can pack them between your legs, on your lower back, whatever helps to get your body temperature back up. Hot hands are worth keeping in the boat, and I make sure I always have them with me as well. The last tip I got for you is wear shoes that are easily slipped off. If you go down in the water, the last thing you want is a pair of rubber boots or something like that that's going to fill up with water and add extra weight and want to pull you down. So the first thing I would want to do is if I go in the water, in this cold water, is I don't want to exert any more energy than I have to, but I need shoes I can slip off quick. I want to be able to kick those shoes off, and so I can get back in the boat. So no rubber boots in the wintertime, no big heavy boots. I try to stick to tennis shoes and just wear thicker socks to keep my feet warm. But those are a couple things I do, guys. If there's any other great tactics or things that you guys do, leave it in the comments. Let me know. I'd love to know some other safety things that we can do. I always, in the wintertime, keep a flotation device handy. If not physically on, I've got one on the deck of the boat ready to go, so that if somebody does go in the water, whether it's me or a co-angler, I can get that to them as fast as possible. Because in this cold water, guys, limited time. I just wanted to share a few of those safety tips. We all take it for granted, being out in the wintertime fishing, and it only takes a split second. So be safe out there, guys. Take the extra time and be cautious, because we don't realize how dangerous it can be out there. how dangerous it can be, especially in the cold water. So you all take care. Like, subscribe, share it, send it to your friends, send it to your buddies. We really appreciate you helping us grow the channel. We've got some 500 subscriber giveaway that we're going to announce here coming out pretty soon, and that's going to be a couple weeks away yet. But we're growing, we're getting there, and we really appreciate you guys helping us do that. Take care.